Terence Crawford, Errol Spence had their first face-off and basically a quick overnight two-city tour, LA and New York. Me, myself, I think they should have did 4, but, you know, it's like maybe 6 weeks to go, maybe 5 to go before, maybe it's like, yeah, it's probably about 6 weeks to go. Yeah, about 6 weeks to go before the fight. That's going down July 29th in Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena. And what I make of it, I'm about to give my assessment. You know, some people, like I said, Errol Spence fans are the worst. Like, they really delusional. And like for real, they just really delusional. They see stuff that isn't there. Errol Spence, some of his fans, his extremists, are the people that still believe in Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy. That's exactly how some of these Errol Spence fans, they really see stuff that isn't there. You know, they delusional. They just as delusional as that porn chick that's linked to Zion Williamson. I mean, like I said, and you try not to call these dudes out of their day, but you got people talking about Bud look nervous and he's scared and not. Scared of what? Scared of what? I mean, get out of here. Like, it's just like, you just can't make this stuff up and you just try to be cool, but then some of these people, you just like, you gotta be kidding me. But, you know, the press conference went exactly how I thought it would go. And Errol Spence said the predictable stuff that everybody been alluding to or trying to insinuate about Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford had to correct Derek James, who was completely inaccurate about Teofimo being a 2-time undisputed champion. He wasn't, because it's an asterisk on whether he was ever undisputed or a question mark. Because at first, one of the belts that they said that couldn't be won and wasn't a belt that could be turned over based off a match, all of a sudden they flipped the script. Well, it basically came down to whoever they wanted to pick to say was the franchise champion. So it couldn't be won. At first they said it couldn't be won in a match. Then they said it could. Then they said it couldn't. Like I said, Mauricio Sullivan is just all over the place. No, dude can't make up his mind to save his damn life. But, you know, it was funny how Terence Crawford corrected him, and the Errol Spence butt boys got mad. Because like I said before, they have a problem with anybody that gives Bud any type of props. And I laugh at the fact that, like I say, they try to call, they still trying to come on the channel. Anybody that just remotely even critiques and talks about Terence Crawford in a respectable manner, they try to call themselves trying to internet bully him, or they get mad and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know how many times I done told you clowns I can't be internet bullied. And like I said, that's the reason why I fell out with a few people over this stuff, which I don't care, because like I said before, it's a few of y'all I never liked to begin with. I was just trying to be cool and cordial and respectful, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But just listening to the press conference and seeing how predictable Errol Spence was going to be when he said, you haven't fought nobody, you ain't did nothing, you know, and Top Rank got the best matchmaking. Well, so does the PBC. The PBC has the best apartment complex, you know what I'm saying, matchmaking I ever seen in my life, because most of those fights was in-house fights to begin with. You know, talk about the other side of the street. Well, they had apartment complex, you know what I'm saying, with the dirty pool matches. Because the only reason why they consider better competition is because a lot of times, well, the PBC told you so. Because, I mean, if you want to get technical, you look at Errol Spence competition versus, you know what I'm saying, Terence Crawford. It ain't that much of a difference. When Errol Spence fought Danny Garcia had like 2 or 3 losses. The only undefeated fighter that he fought out of his last, 4 fights, was Mikey Garcia. Okay, so Sean Porter, he had a couple of losses. He wasn't undefeated. Ugas, he was like, he had 3 or 4 losses. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. Let's not play them games. So, I mean, if you want to, and then Ocampo, he was a mandatory, and he wasn't nothing to write home about. So, I mean, can we stop playing these games? See, I know it hurts because I'm one of these dudes that tell the truth. Like I said before, I laugh at the fact, like, it's kind of weird, like I said, thinking about this, what then transpired over the last 4 years, how people literally got mad at you. Grown man get mad at somebody because you say you like Terence Crawford as a fighter because they want you to be an Errol Spence cheerleader. So I'm just laughing. And I'm going to say this again. Nobody don't care about y'all being mad at me or having an attitude towards me. So I'll just laugh at the fact that Errol Spence said that Top Rank got the best matchmaking. Okay, well, like I said, the same can be said for PBC and their apartment complex matchmaking, since, you know, the other side of the street. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. But that's something that people can't do. And like I said, I'm not disrespecting Sean Porter. I'm not disrespecting Danny Garcia, but fact is fact. And then, you know, Errol Spence was talking about, well, you know, Sean Porter, the reason why he lost to you because he didn't listen to his daddy. Okay, so why did he? Okay, what about when he lost to you? And whether you like it or not, Sean Porter did a lot better, according to statistics, better against Errol Spence than he did against Crawford. Whatever statistics, the stats, that can be debatable. That's, you know what I'm saying. They're saying that statistically, stat-wise, that Sean did better versus Errol Spence. And then he said, oh, well, when you fought Kell Brook, he already had messed up eyes, but he was coming off a knockout loss to Kell Brook. You fought a dude coming off a loss. And then you fought a blown up like featherweight who had never had a fight at 147. So, I mean, like, for real. I know you Errol Spence fans is getting mad because I'm saying this, because like I told you, I'm going to say this again. Nobody is scared of y'all. I'm always out and about. And you can't bully me. So I just was laughing, but like I said, you wasn't gonna see a whole bunch of craziness. At the end of the day, Errol Spence isn't a super big trash talker, and neither is Terence Crawford. And Terence Crawford said, "You butthurt because I did what you couldn't do." But that's that. But spoken like a true Errol Spence fan, that's their excuse. They always will try to say, but then I'm saying, okay, when he fought Kell Brook was coming off a loss. And it was funny when Terence Crawford said, I'm going to mess up your eye. So, was there a winner in the debate or face-off? No. But there's going to be some idiots that's going to make videos lying through their teeth. Oh, yeah, Errol Spence, that's how they are. Because like I say, they delusional. But I got a kick out of it. It was funny. just listening. But at the end of the day, these they gonna settle it July the 29th. Looking at both men, I didn't see that much of a size difference, like how everybody was making it out to be. Like Errol Spence was just like, looking like, basically Lennox Lewis facing somebody like Canelo. I didn't see that much of a size difference. I think maybe Errol Spence might be like maybe a half inch taller than Terence Crawford. Didn't really see that much of a height difference. And then you have to look at Errol Spence's hair. His hair is, higher than Terence Crawford. So I didn't really see that much of a difference. So that's that's basically what I got out of the face-off. I didn't think it was just like a monumental face-off or whatever. I knew it wasn't going to be like Floyd Mayweather or Conor McGregor. But I got what I expected out of it. Now, whether I'm going to film tomorrow's press conference, that's a different story. So I didn't even want to do this one because, like I said, I only had 1 hour of sleep. Now I have to go to this damn job, and God knows how long I'm going to be at this job. So I'm getting this stuff out the way. But that's basically what I got out of the first press conference. Like I say, all the questions are going to be answered July 29th. Once again, and I'm going to say this again, and I want to say this to people, stop fucking putting words in my mouth, because this is really getting on my nerve. Talking about I'm going to eat crow and I'm going to have to eat my words if and when, or maybe should Errol, because it is if, maybe, when, or should Errol Spence win the fight. Anybody that's been listening to my channel, I've never picked a winner. I've never said who was going to win the fight. So for people that think they're going to come on my channel in case Errol Spence wins, think they're going to, harass me and try to taunt me and say, aha, you going to look like a damn fool, because I never picked a winner. My issue is why I was supporting Terence Crawford was because of the way his name was slandered and dragged through the mud by content creators, and how a lot of people made this personal, and how a lot of these goofy hypocrite cornballs was trying to basically divide the black community when we should have been celebrating these two black men. But you had these agenda pushing bitch boys that wanted you to be, if you support Terence Crawford, you come some kind of sellout. All the stuff, calling that man as Uncle Tom and a coon and a Sambo. But then these bitch boys and these cowards, they disappeared. They zipped their lips when the stuff about Jerry Jones came out. You guys are cowards, and didn't say nothing. And then Errol Spence ain't said nothing about it, but he called Terence Crawford a top-ranked slave. So what does that make you, Errol Spence? You working with a dude that participated in a Jim Crow, and ain't nobody buying that excuse. Oh, he was just curious. What you curious for? You know what that was all about. That, but none of you niggas had anything to say when that came out. That's why, like I said, I don't respect none of you clowns. And like I said, I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas not talking to me. And you know who you are. So I'm just saying, I just got to keep this real. Like I said before, these same niggas was, don't sign with Top Rank and all this kind of stuff. But then when Bill Haney and Devin Haney, started dealing with Bob Aaron, once again, they were silent. Where was all that top rank Toby plantation shit at the end? That's what I'm saying, dude. A lot of you dudes is cornballs. Where was all that pro-black? Like I said, riddle me that, Batman. When Terence Crawford was dealing with Top Rank, they was a slave plantation. But then when Devin Haney, because some of y'all deal with Devin Haney, all of a sudden that whole slave plantation talk disappeared. Then to you Errol Spence butt boys, when the Jerry Jones thing came up, y'all zipped y'all lips. Didn't have nothing to say. Like I said, man, nobody don't be scared of y'all. You can make all the videos you want, like, for real. I'm just like, cause like, for real. You can make all the videos you want talking that stuff, but at the end of the day, we already know you guys are fakes, frauds, phonies. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to put that out there. Just real talk. Every time I think about that, that just, like I said, don't never have the same energy. So that's why I started to rally behind Terence Crawford. And then you had these people holding grudges against Terence Crawford. Oh, he won't come on my show. He won't do an interview with me. Well, why would he do an interview with you when you didn't sat up there and slandered his name and this kind of stuff? They called that man out his name, called him, like, man, like, for real. It's so much I want to say, but I'm going to wait till later. But anyway, go take a brief intermission. Be back in 5 minutes with another segment.